Hey, 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 guys, what's happening? Good morning, good morning, good morning. Oh, my goodness, do we have a show for you guys today? So, if you don't mind, guys, give me about 2.5 minutes and we will be right back with you.
Yeah, the mics and mic inside my night. Yeah, 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 yeah. Talk time with Mr. Coop. Daylight's breaking coffee up. Click that stream, let's fire it up. Morning crew already rolling deep. I'd imagine that with the good vibes keep. Screens glow bright, it's go time now. Mr. Coop's here and he's shutting it down. Big laugh, straight facts, nothing disguised. Countdown hits and the camera shine. Red light flashing right on time. The mic is hot, the talk's alive. Mr. Coop bringing the morning drive. Say your piece, give it all you got. Wake the whole world cause the mic is hot. Yeah, we sip that brew, settle in our spot. Conversation flowing while the mic stays hot. Yeah, yeah, yeah. Hey, oh, yeah. He scans the chat with a careful glance. Calls it real, gives everyone a chance. Keep it cool, keep it clean. Step too far, he'll cut the scene. Oh, yeah. Stories rolling, punchline land. Morning crew, feeling grand. From deep discussions to laughing loud. This right here is our kind of crowd. No cue cards, no holding back. Just real life talk on the morning track. Hands up high, let the energy fly. Everybody tune cause the mic is high. Yeah. Talk times on the vibe won't stop. Mr. Coop turning it up a notch. Speak your truth, bring what you got. Truth meets laughter when the mic stays hot. From the first hello to the last coffee pour, we're locked in strong, wanting more. Wide awake from the jump, no lie. Morning feels better when the mic is high. Good morning's flying, no call out. Every voice counts in this crowd. Turn it up, don't miss your chance. Step right in and join the dance. So the mic is hot, the show's in gear. Mr. Coop keeping it real right here. Wake up, fired up, hit your stride. Everything's brighter when the mic is high.
You're muted. He's muted.
Good morning. Had to bring the D in. Good morning, good morning. All these buttons, buttons, buttons everywhere, everywhere, everywhere. How you doing today, D?
I'm doing good. Actually, yesterday, for a majority of the afternoon, I made homemade spaghetti sauce with all those tomatoes.
Oh, wow. Oh, wow.
Yes. And I even had my husband take some to the neighbors next door because there was so many tomatoes that were pulling off of the plants that probably by Friday I'll be making up more. So it's just crazy. I mean, those things are producing like nobody's business.
Right on, right on. Oh, my goodness. Did you can any of it?
I have I have the, what are those, the 32 ounce
Yep.
ball jars. I have 6 of those. And
That's 32 ounce. That's not quarts, is it? I think that's it's not half gallon. It might be quarts. I
yeah,
can't
and
remember because you got
got
pints, quarts, half gallons, and then you don't have a gallon. So
right. And I got 6 of those done yesterday, and that's not counting what I made last night, and that's not counting what my husband took next door to the neighbors. So I
right
think
on.
he took 2 jars over to them yesterday, and I think I made up close to 3 jars for us. And out of those 3 jars, I used maybe 2 for sauce, and we put the rest of the sauce in the fridge from the leftovers. So there's going to be a lot of tomatoes. We were going to plant okra, but we didn't do any okra this year. He said maybe next year. he wants to do okra. So I've got plenty of tomatoes, and I'm going to have plenty more this weekend that's going to be done up. So, and the cucumbers are coming in like mad crazy too. So I
There you
haven't
go.
picked any of the sweet onions yet because I haven't pulled any. They're not quite ready.
They'll get
So
there. They'll get there.
they are, believe it or not, I've never grown what they call heirloom tomatoes, which they are a purple in color,
Right.
and they are sweet tomatoes.
Oh, wow.
So what we
Sounds
did, yeah, they're just your normal, they're not beefsteak tomatoes. They're probably a size down from beefsteak tomatoes.
right.
And what we did is we mixed the purple with the regular red tomatoes. So,
Oh,
and that, oh my gosh, mm, it
I
was
bet.
awesome. It was
I
awesome.
bet. All righty. You ready to get in some good morning to these fabulous people?
Absolutely.
All right, we got Mr. Kiko in the house. Miss Tammy P, how you doing? Mr. Dirt, how you doing? Lane's wife, good morning. DR, I am glad that her hubby is on the mend. They have
Absolutely.
gotten him out of ICU now, and he's healing. All right. Then we got Mr. Harry Torhild. How you doing, Torhild? Good morning, girly girl. And then we have Alan. Good morning, Alan Schaefer. How you doing? Terry. Good morning. Good morning. Charlie Sugar. What's happening? Teresa. Good morning. Good morning. Take her away, D.
Hey, Big Al. Hi, Mama Coop. Hi, Nanny. Oh, wow. Hi, William. How are you? Hi, Greg.
Get
And I
called
think
up
I
here.
saw Green Flamingo too. Hi.
Yep.
Hi, Mark. How are
Yep. Yep. Yep.
you?
We got your T's are testing me over in the Rumble Dungeon. We got Debbie over in the Rumble Dungeon. Good morning, good morning. You're testing me. Good morning, good morning. Nanny Clampett. Now, guys, this is Tuesday. We're going to talk about a little bit of stuff about the first half hour. Then we're going to play a video of Mackenzie. And then we will be running to Rumble for the last hour of the show because we have the interview with Mackenzie's daddy that I really want to go over. I'm excited about that. What you think?
Yeah, I wish there was more of a, with this whole Shirilla case, I wish there was more background info, like on how those two actually met. Did the families ever know each other? Like the parents ever interact with the other parents? Uh, just a little bit more than what led up to this. Does that make
Right,
sense?
right.
You know,
Well,
what type of childhood did she have growing up? What type of childhood did Dom have growing up? And just more, just more. So I just, because we're going off of what was presented in court and what a little bit of background they had that they did bring into court, like with the phone calls and things to that nature. I would like to see a little bit more deep dive into all of this.
well, I know that the boy, the friend that got killed,
Hmm.
his sister is very active, and
Right.
she's got, I think she's got a podcast or something that she's doing. So
Right.
she's probably got a lot of information that you're looking for right there.
Right. I would like to look more into that, to see just, you know, not to what led up to it, the days or the weeks going into this, but going back a little bit further,
Right.
you know.
Oh, Sharon said, what do you think about what the ecosystem did to Megan's channel? It's pretty shitty. I mean, they sit there and I've never seen such hypocritical people in my life. Okay. They sit there and they complain about people striking them, about people harassing them, when none of us are doing anything to them. But yet those fools will report videos and have them taken down. They will harass people in emails. They will take out fictitious law cases on them. I mean, every single thing they're claiming that everybody does over here is a lie. It's the things that they are doing themselves. But yeah, Megan, I don't know if you know, D, Megan had 2 of her body cam footage videos removed.
Oh,
Yeah,
I thought that was public information.
it is. That's why I guarantee you she'll probably win that appeal. But look at like Megan said last night, the revenue that she would have made off of that video, those videos, you know, is now been damaged
Wow.
because the longer it stays off of YouTube, you know, the less it'll get back out into people's, you know, search or into their algorithm, whatever. Anyway, but yeah, she was pretty upset about that. I don't blame her. I don't blame her at all. But I think it's funny. These idiots sit here and they strike our channels. Do you realize that Paint Chips is literally playing my stream on his YouTube channel?
Huh?
Do you see me striking his shit? No, you don't.
Mm-mm.
No. He's literally going, he's done this twice now, which do I care? No. Thank you for the free publicity there, Biggin. Appreciate it. But yeah, these fools, every single thing that they claim that we're doing that we're not, that's exactly what they're doing. Exactly. I'm waiting. Shizzy's uploaded, I think he uploaded number 8, either this morning or last night on the forward body cam footage.
Okay.
None of his videos have been taken down. None of them.
Oh, wow.
But Megan, she uploaded 2. So she would, you know, she had that little vacation where she went to the wedding.
Right.
She put up those 2 videos to cover the days that she wasn't going to be on streaming. So she would keep her count up there, her views up there. And they had them both taken down.
Huh. Wow.
Yep. It's crazy. It's crazy.
Oh. Well, happy birthday, William.
Yes, that's right. It's William's birthday today. I hit him up yesterday with a birthday song, but we're going to hit him up again today.
Happy birthday to you, you're older. Woo-hoo. You might need more candles than your cake can handle. Happy birthday to you.
All right. Happy birthday, William. Hope you have many, 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 many more. Oh, let's see. Matthew says Megan did report 1 L stream. Okay, I don't know. I've never reported anybody. I to each his own. Okay, let them do whatever they want. I don't care. Now I wanted to try something I saw today. What was it? I can't remember. I'll have to remember later. Anyway.
Okay.
Yeah. Big Al's in the house. Good morning, Big Al. How you doing? Did you notice Shizzy doesn't even redact anything? There was phone numbers, addresses, and everything on his. I didn't notice. I haven't watched all of Shizzy's. I was watching them when he was playing them live, but the ones that he's uploaded, I haven't got a chance to watch at all. I mean, he's given me permission to play them anytime I want, but I kind of want to watch them first. You know,
right. Right. There's not enough hours in a day to watch everybody's stream that you're interested in. So I'm pretty bad about watching at the time that they release it because I'm either doing something that's more important or I am out and about. So it just depends. Sometimes I'll catch it on the next day or even over the weekend. If I'm, doing laundry, folding laundry, I'll just let it play in the background while I'm doing laundry or while I'm vacuuming or, well, not vacuuming, but, cleaning. I will listen that way just to, say, oh, I didn't know that. When did that happen? So.
Right. Oh, that's what I do. I mean, I'm usually, if I'm watching TV at night with Mama, I usually have my earbud in, listening to Tug or Megan or Shizzy or whoever's on at that time or whoever I want to listen to. But yeah, I forgot about that, Matthew. Yes. Megan did report her stream from, I guess, last night or the night before where she was showing the revenge corn again.
Oh.
I mean, it's think about it. She got her channel suspended at one point in time for showing that crap. Mike Volpe got his channel taken away for showing that crap. And here they are showing it again. It's
Yeah.
crazy. Oh, she said said it last night in her live fire rant. I guess you're talking about Megan, Matthew. I don't know.
I don't
Anyway,
either.
she reported only one, the one where they were showing the more revenge corn again. Right.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, I mean, these fools, they don't bother me. I've been around YouTube for a long freaking time. It takes a lot to bother me. You want to bother me? Show up at my house. And if you show up at my house, I pity the fool. I pity the fool. I don't mess with nobody. They best not mess with me. That's all I'm saying.
Yeah.
All right. What do we got here? Your birthday song is the best. You played it for me, Debbie D. Oh, what now? Your birthday song is the best. You played it for me when I just turned 70. Way too many candles for my cake. I lied about my age for years until I turned 70. Yeah, yeah. Look at you. Well, happy birthday. Happy birthday, Debbie. I don't know. I created that here not too long ago. It's just something short, silly. Hopefully, it'll put smiles on people's faces.
Right.
Oh, there's Miss Becky in the house. Good morning, Becky. Becky, how you doing, girly girl? But yeah, we're just we're chilling. We're chilling. I know Jay. He's got a good show going on over there today. He's kind of on a roll this morning. I love listening to Jay. You know, most of the time because he cracks me up. Today he was funny, but he was being a little serious too. It's a little bit different show today. So I'm going to have to go back and watch a lot of it on replay. Oh, James says, my grandma used to have a canning party where they would can tomatoes and pickles, cucumbers, and then make sweet green pickles. All right. Yeah, my mom and dad used to do a lot of canning too when I was a young kid. I hated the summertime as far as in our household when they did the U-Picks.
Mm-hmm.
Mom and dad would go to the U-Picks. Well, when mom and dad went to the U-Picks, so did all the kids. And they would make us pick vegetables, because the U-Picks, you can get it fresh out of the field, and it's a whole lot cheaper than going to the grocery store. And man, green beans, squash, tomato, you name it, we picked it. And then mom and dad, like they said, they would have a canning party where they would can all this up. The ladies would come in. I think mama had 2 or 3 friends that would come in. They would help can, and then mama would send them home with jars of whatever they can that day for helping.
Right.
Snapping peas. Oh my God.
Yeah. I haven't decided what I'm going to do with the cucumbers. I don't know if I'm going to just pass them around because there's a lot of them, or if I'm going to put them up too. I haven't decided what I'm going to do with them yet.
Right on, right on. Miss DR come rolling in. Can we all keep something to bark about in our thoughts and prayers today, please? She is going for a biopsy. Yes, most definitely. If you guys pray, keep her, send her prayers. If you don't pray, keep her in your thoughts. Yes, yes, yes. I hope everything turns out benign for her. Yes, I do. Yes, I do.
Mm-hmm. Absolutely.
Big Al says, growing up, oh yes, my mother would do a bunch of canning, and it involves all of us to help, right? The one thing I hated was snapping peas. I hated snapping peas because my fingers would be so sore. Because mom and dad, they didn't go out and just pick one bushel. They would get several bushels of everything. You know what a bushel is? Them old wooden. They start out small at the bottom and they get bigger as they go up. That's a bushel. I don't know how many gallons it is, but it's a lot. It's a wooden basket is what it is.
Oh, well, we have wild grapes growing. There's a field behind our house, and it's empty. There's nothing there. It's woods. And there's a lot of wild grapes that grow back there.
Right.
And I wouldn't know what to do with them. I've never done grapes into jelly or any of that. So I don't know. I mean, they're big. So I don't
Right.
know what type of grapes they are. I don't know. I have no clue. So
Oh yeah, yeah. Well, I think Mama updated my technology for me last night, boys and girls.
awesome.
She added the infamous Cash App to my phone.
There you go.
So, as a lot of you guys know, I have been demonetized. I've got another couple of months left. So, that's another avenue. If you like what we're doing here on the show and you would like to help out, scrolling right across the screen there is my Cash App thing, whatever you call that. It's $ Mr. Coop 0. So if you'd like to help the show and you have Cash App, there's a function for you. If not, hey, just you being here is enough for me. All right. Shameless plug.
Everybody's telling me that wild grapes are the best. So I guess I'm going to have to go and grab some this afternoon.
I've seen one. Where was that? I can't even remember where it was. Somebody had some wild grapes we saw one time, and I didn't even try them. They were just little bitty small green ones.
hmm
But man, you make some grape wine. Yeah. Yeah.
So yeah,
Making wine is easy.
I'd have to go and I'd have to figure it out. I guess ask around, ask people for recipes. What do I do with these? I don't know what else to do with these.
Well, you can make grape jelly. Uh,
Right?
I guess you could can them up for future grape jelly. Just can them up the way they are, and then down the road, make grape jelly with. I don't know. I've never canned grapes. What color are they? What kind of grapes are they? Green
They're
ones or
no, they're purple, like almost black.
are they seedless?
I don't know. I haven't picked them. My husband found them out in the field. He was out there. He took the dog out. He took Jackie out, and they were walking back in through there, and he was just scoping it out. And he came back, and he had a handful. He pulled them out of his pocket, and he says, "Here." I said, Where'd you get those? I'm not putting no, 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 no. I don't know where you got them or where they came from. I don't know what they are.
Well, think
So
about it. If they're wild grapes, they won't have any pesticides on them. They'll be
yeah.
all natural, all organic.
Right? So it's like, I don't know. So he brought him in the house and he washed them and he started eating them. He goes, "Oh, wow." He goes, "These are really good." He goes, "They're really sweet." So I was like, okay. He goes, "Here, try one." And I was like, okay. So I tried one and they are sweet. But I mean, I don't want to get a whole bunch of them and then have a massive amount of jellies sitting around.
Right.
So I need to find something else that I could use them for. Can I use them in a pie? Can I use them
Yeah.
for a pastry filling? I need more
Right.
options.
Well, you can use them for anything. A pie, just like you said, jellies, jams, pastries. Yeah, you can use them for all kinds of stuff. Are they sweet?
Yeah, very sweet.
Oh, there you go. I'd be over there picking the crap out of them. Go get them. Because they'll be good for a while till you figure out what you want to do with them.
Yeah. So yeah,
I
they're
don't
pretty
think
good.
they go bad very fast, do they?
I assisted. I don't know. I don't know. So
All right.
Round Man says if they're big, they're probably muscadine grapes. Okay. All right. I'll see what I can do with those.
That'd be a good video right there. Yeah, go pick you some grapes. Yeah.
Oh,
Good.
Terry, I didn't think about that.
What's that?
Freeze them and use them like ice cubes in drinks. Huh.
Yeah. Yeah.
I
Yeah.
didn't think about that. But I do
That'll work.
freeze. This is crazy. People think I'm crazy. I do have old plastic ice cube trays, and I grow my own herbs. I have rosemary, I have thyme, I have basil, I have cilantro, and I have sage. I do pick my herbs and I will put them in ice cube trays and fill the ice cube trays with water and freeze them. And when I am making any type of stew, soup, broth, I will take those ice cubes of those herbs out and I put them in what I am making.
Round man, I can't find it, so just post it again and I'll see it right now. He said, read my text.
So, and that's what I do with the herbs. So that way I always have them and I'm not having to buy, the dried herbs. I have them.
I can't find it.
So, and I was like, instead of all of the herbs going to waste, I will pick them. I will cut the little cut I'll cut the rosemary and I'll
Oh,
cut the rosemary down to fit in the ice cube trays. So, yeah.
I think that's the text he said. What is that? We read that, right?
Yeah.
Muscadine grapes.
Muscadine grapes, yeah.
I guess that's the one he was talking about. Yeah. All right. Cool.
Okay, so all right, so will the olive oil freeze, CK? See, I don't
I don't
know
know.
because
Make great moonshine out of them. Yep.
it says your testimony says switch water for olive oil in the ice trays. Okay, I'll give that a try the next time I go out and pick my sweet basil.
Oh, William says Amish cookbook has great recipes.
Cool. I'll have to look into that.
So there you go. There you go. Oh, where'd the round man go again? He says something. Where is that? Miss Coop. Okay, it's just the same thing again. All right, I got you. I got you. I read it. I read it. Oh, Beer Man Steve. Well, I want to make some great mead. Yeah, I love mead. Ooh.
What is
Uh,
that?
mead.
Mm-hmm.
It's a alcoholic beverage. It's
Oh,
like
oh, okay.
it's sort of like wine. Uh,
Oh, okay.
I've made it. Mama, I bought her a kit to make wine. Oh, I can't remember how many years ago. And the mead that I make is just honey, is all it is. Honey, you put
Oh,
honey
okay.
in it and you ferment the honey. It turns it into a wine ish flavor. But yeah,
Hmm.
I love mead. Mead's been around, oh my God, hundreds of years. The monks, Catholic monks used to make mead a lot, a
Oh,
lot.
okay.
I love it made. I love honey mead. Now I've never put any grapes or anything like that in it, but that sounds good. I mean, that would add a
Hmm.
kick to that honey flavor because I like mead. It's got a good flavor to it. I really do. Matter of fact, I think I got a. I know we've got a couple of cases of wine back there we made a long time ago, and we just boxed it up and stuck it under the kitchen table, and just letting it sit there and age. So
Oh, wow.
hopefully, I think Mama took a bottle in to somebody at work at one point in time. I can't remember. I'm not sure. But anyway, yeah, mead. I like mead. Mead's good. Yeah.
Okay. Hey, Nancy.
Good morning, Nancy. Good morning. But yeah, back to the chuckleheads. I think it's going to be hilarious. All of this bumfoolery that's been going on the past few days. I mean, Tug nailed it when he said, "Yep, you just let Megan go on vacation and see what happens." And the floodgates opened. And
Oh,
here come
wow.
all the nonsense from the retired lawyer. I mean,
Hmm.
uh now I don't know a whole lot about the law, okay? I don't say I've never claimed that I did. I just talk about it and we talk about these cases. We give our opinions on what we think. It's something we're allowed to do. This is America, you know? I mean, we have that pesky little thing called the First Amendment right. But apparently she doesn't want anyone talking about anything that deals with the court that's got her in it at all. She wants everybody's First Amendment rights struck.
Huh.
Do you realize if she tries and get a gag order on YouTube, oh my goodness. If they don't want attention, they need to just shut up. Because if they try and gag a bunch of YouTubers to where they can't talk about a certain subject, do you realize all the YouTubers that are going to come out of the woodwork and going to
Oh,
talk
wow.
about this?
Yeah, it's going to be crazy.
I mean, remember, this whole thing started on YouTube when Judge Grudge got involved and took Jeremy's First and Second Amendment rights. Okay,
Right.
that's when everybody reached out to Popcorn Planet. They reached out to Larry, the DUI guy, and then Tug and Megan got involved. I mean, it spread in this community pretty quick. I mean, it's not as inflated as what it could have been, but it's still, that's how all this started, was taking somebody's rights away from them. So,
Hmm.
but I don't know. I don't know. There's some funky stuff going on with this behind the scenes. She's asked twice now to have her husband removed as her lawyer.
Why
He's,
twice? I don't understand why twice.
I don't know. They put in a motion a week or two back, severing him as the lawyer. And then yesterday there were another two motions filed. I do believe the first one filed was from her removing him. These last two that were filed yesterday, they were from him. One asking to be let go, and two asking for the judge to look at it and order it. You know what I mean?
Okay.
But it's weird because everything she's doing in twos.
Twos. Weird.
Twos. Like Megan, she filed that asking Megan to admit to all of this stuff. She filed one document. Well, like we read yesterday with Jeremy's, there were two documents. One asking Megan to acknowledge all the stuff. And then the second motion was asking for Megan to give her all of the transcripts and all of the paperwork and all of this shit on everything from the first document. Well, then when it came to removing her husband as the lawyer, again, filed two motions.
Wow. Okay.
The only one that didn't get two motions yesterday was the one for Randy, I do believe. No, Randy got more than two too. I think Randy got three.
Oh wow.
It's absolutely insane. This stuff is, motion for sanctions against Randy, granting motion to withdraw. Oh, that's for the husband. Randy got two too. He got motion for sanctions, which I didn't read yesterday. It's 7 pages long. And then let's see. And then there was the one that came in last night, the one that you were talking about this morning.
Yeah.
And it is the one that's 15 pages long. And it's got a bunch of exhibits of poor old MrCoop's channel with pictures of in thumbnails and stuff like this, basically saying that Randy's complicit with everything that YouTubers are doing, and it's absolutely wrong. Randy doesn't know me. I've never spoke to Randy in my life. Are some of his pictures, his public photos on some of our thumbnails? Yes, they are. Okay, but that doesn't mean that we're talking about her. But she's trying to use my thumbnails to ship it off to the bar to try and get him disbarred, saying he's compliant with all of us, using his photos and blah, 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 blah. She's full of crap. She's absolutely full of crap. Lane's wife, my theory is she's filing two, equaling deuce, right? There's no reason why she had to file two on each one. But you got to remember, guys, every document that Randy reads, Jeremy gets paid for or gets charged for. So this is, in my opinion, this is her trying to inflate that bill. She's trying to bankrupt Jeremy. That's just my opinion. Now, I don't know if it's true or not, D, but from what I understand, until a judge removes the husband as the lawyer, he's the only one that can file, right?
Okay. File as in?
File motions with the court.
Well, she's listed herself as pro se, so she can file with the court.
But the judge has not removed him as her lawyer yet.
Okay, I don't know about that.
See, she came into this case with him representing her as her lawyer. So as long as he's her lawyer, she can't be filing pro se, I don't think, until he's been removed as her lawyer. That's what I'm asking. That's the question I have.
I don't know. I don't know. And everybody needs to remember that this judge has more cases than this one pending. So
Oh my
may
God. Did you see this? Read that. Big Al.
she said she had photos of you guys all together partying, you, Randy, and the Hales, and Megan and Tug, along with Shizzy and a few others. Okay.
Oh
All
man, I
righty.
would love to see that.
All righty then.
I would love to see that. The only four people that I've been around that I have met has been Jeremy, George, Deanna, and Ninja Gina. That's it. I went up, I dropped off a well, we ate lunch, I came home. That's the only contact I've had with
Right.
anyone in on this side. So I would really love to see that lie transformed into reality.
That's
I'm sorry for
insane.
cutting you off there, D.
No, that's insane. Big Al said that there's a law uh, about that your client can't plow motions until they're not your client anymore. I don't know. Oh,
But I'm not a lawyer. I never claimed to be. So
yeah.
I'm sure if it's allowed, it'll be allowed to remain. If it's not, I'm sure the judge will probably throw everything out that she's filed. I don't know. But
Mhm.
I'll tell you right now, I don't know why the judge would even allow it to remain in the case because it has absolutely nothing to do. She's the one being sued,
That's crazy.
but she's acting like she's the one suing them. Uh, Randy asked her to admit to all this stuff. And instead of her filing a response to Randy's motion, she comes up with all this garbage. Two motions on Megan, two motions on Tug, two motions on Jeremy, two motions on George, and then two on Randy. Asking
Right.
asking the judge for sanctions on Randy. It's like the clown show just opened the front door and she was the first one out of it. I
Oh,
don't
no.
understand what she's doing.
Mama Coop wants you to check your text messages.
Dude, I was smart today. I turned notifications off early.
Oh gosh. So yeah, it's just crazy. It really is. It's amazing. All of this is it's blows my mind. It's I don't know. 81 Lake House, just like Lips has pictures of her and Jeremy at a storage unit. Yeah, uh, I don't know. I don't know. I don't know what they're, I don't know what the, I don't know. It's crazy.
Yeah, Mama's it. I lost it. I missed it. I missed Mama's comment. Somebody, let me see where it's at. She took a picture. It's probably way up in there. Could we take a second state court judge? Uh, as soon as she gets through telling me what PA is, I'll go for it. I
Okay.
don't like it when people abbreviate because I don't know what most of these abbreviations mean. Oh, spell check is really misleading or missing with me. Big Al says.
Mhm.
All right.
Um,
But what?
the, the,
No, 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 no. Can't be.
the judge will respond when the judge responds. You can't make the judge pay attention because there's other cases before you. So the judge will get to you when the judge gets to you. That's how it works, I
Oh,
guess.
okay. All right. I got you. All right, boys and girls, guys and gals, please do me a huge, huge favor. One of our very own that comes in quite a bit, Bunsen. Okay, his father has passed away. So if
Oh
you
no.
guys do not mind, please keep him in your thoughts and prayers. Bunsen's a good person that I see in here quite a bit. I've seen him all over the place. So please keep Bunsen in your thoughts and prayers. Sticky
Right.
widget just said J Raid. I don't
Oh,
even know where I'm
awesome.
at. Why is this up here? All right. I got to get to it. Bam. All right. All right. So, guys and gals, please do me a huge favor and keep Bunsen in your thoughts and prayers while he goes through
Yes.
this trying time. Yes, yes, yes. I know it's a hard thing. My mom passed away 2008.
Oh,
Uh,
wow.
and it took me a long time to come to terms with it. So, losing a parent's kind of a big deal, in my opinion.
Right. Hi, Faves. All
Oh, hey,
right, Big
faves.
Al. All right, Big Al just got his notice that his Keto Brains prize is out for delivery right now.
All
Nice.
right, all right, all
Congratulations
right.
on that, Big Al.
Welcome, welcome, welcome to all the J Raiders. See, we're just killing a little bit of time till everybody showed up, because we got some pretty good stuff to play today. Yes, we do. Yes, we do. We're just kind of filling in, doing a little chit chatting until everybody shows up. And it looks like from the number, boom, bam, everybody's here. I mean, they come in rolling strong, rolling deep. Peculiar Optics, good morning,
Hey,
young lady. I have not
hey,
seen you in a
Peculiar.
hot minute.
Exactly. She's
All
been
right.
hiding.
E. Poindexter, good morning. Good morning.
Good morning.
All right. Rick's in the house. Woo. Anna Four, good morning. Good morning. How you doing? How you doing? If I've missed anybody, just know each and every one of you. Good morning. Good morning, Valor. By the way, Valor, I just got you stuck in my address book, so I will be hitting you up here shortly. Dwayne, good morning, my man. How you doing? Haven't seen you in a
Hey,
while, bud.
hey,
Glad to have
Dwayne.
you. Glad to have you.
Valor.
Oh, we got Stacy Nat in the house. What's up, Stacy? Do you guys ever get over and watch her when she talks and shows her 3D printed stuff?
I catch her on replay. So,
Well, she's usually late at night.
so I have to catch her on replay.
Oh, Miss Tammy, can I get some prayers going for my granddaughter? She has to have 3 cysts removed from her brain to Friday. Oh, wow.
Oh,
Yes,
wow.
most definitely, Tammy. All right, guys and gals, if you don't mind, please send some thoughts and prayers towards Tammy. Okay, she's got her granddaughter going in for surgery on Friday. She's only 5 years old.
Oh, my goodness.
Wow. Well, hopefully, being that young, she'll heal quickly. You know what I mean?
Right.
Because don't smaller kids usually heal faster than adults do? And then we
Yeah.
got quill workers in the house. I just got back from seminary yesterday for my nephew passing. Oh my goodness, everybody! Oh my!
Oh, my goodness.
All right, quill worker, we got you, girl. Thoughts and prayers go out for your nephew that passing away. Yes, I'm so sorry for that, man. Jeez.
Oh, there's a Clark Stark sighting in chat.
Clark Stark, what's happening, my man? Aren't you supposed to be working for Jay right now? You
Hmm.
supposed to be on stakeout somewhere? I missed it. I missed him being in here, but I'm sure you probably saw him.
Yeah.
All right, all right, all right. So, guys and gals, as we were saying, now that everybody's pretty much gotten here, we're going to kick off a video here in just a few minutes of the little gal that decided to run her car into a wall. All right. And it's supposed to be a good one. They're going to be throwing 31 text messages. Okay. Infamous text messages. And then we're going to jump over to Rumble as soon as we're done with that. And we're going to go over her father's interview that he did with an old boy. So that's going to really be interesting. See how much fibbing he did. Jay is sick and has
Oh,
gone to
no.
bed. Oh, I hope he
Poor
feels better.
Jay.
I
Poor Jay.
he sounded a little off today. Not a bad thing, not a bad thing. But I hope he gets to feeling better. Sarasota, good morning. Tor Hill's back. Yes, yes, yes. Miss Nancy. And then we got Brenda. All right, all
Hi,
right, all right.
Brenda.
So now that everybody's here, how about we start this video? What you
Sounds
think?
like a plan.
All right. We'll get it all pulled up here. I think this is the one. I'll go ahead and get that out of the way. Get this out of the way. Yeah. Now this is weird. Okay, now she's playing. There we go. All right, guys and gals, grab your popcorn, your drink, your best chair. Let's have some fun. Did I bring it up? Yep, there it is. So here we go.
Mackenzie Shirilla's text messages after the deadly crash that left 2 young men dead shed a whole other light on this case. So we're going to break down the conversations that she had after this incident that would ultimately see her behind bars, and more details from a police report that gives us a better understanding of this investigation. Welcome to Sidebar, presented by Law and Crime. I'm Jesse Weber. Now, if you're watching this and you're into content creation or you're putting things out on social media, you might be wondering, how do we get all these clips out there so quickly? Well, we use something called Opus Clip. This is an all-in-one AI editor that makes it so easy to cut, create, and upload. This clip means that our pro/sidebar to get out. And that is why I want to address right now the communications in the Mackenzie Shirilla case. We have been covering all aspects of the young woman who was found guilty by a judge in a bench trial back in 2023 of 4 counts of murder, 4 counts of felonious assault, 2 counts of aggravated vehicular homicide, 1 count of drug possession, and 1 count of possessing criminal tools, all in connection with the July 31st, 2022 car crash that killed her boyfriend, Dominic Russo, and their friend, Davion Flanagan. Dominic was 20, Davion was 19. Now, the 17-year-old, Shirilla at the time, mashed down the accelerator.
You know what's amazing, D?
What's that?
This happened back in 2022. This is 4 years, almost 4 years. Next month will be 4 years. And all of this new information that's coming out here lately.
Yeah. See, and since she's been incarcerated, she's had a lot of write-ups. So I'm curious to know what those write-ups were and what they were for.
Do what?
Yeah. Since she's been incarcerated, she's been written up, which is like, you get in trouble.
Oh, okay. That's right. That's right.
Yeah. So I was just like, I want to know what those are. But yeah, all of this has been going on. All of this happened in 2022, and there's more things that are coming out. Like as I stated, I would like to see more things that were going on in Dominic's and Mackenzie's relationship. How long were they dating? What led up? What was the trigger? I mean, yes, they would break up, get back together, break up, get back together. Very typical of teenagers, correct?
Right.
So what really did lead up to all of this? I mean,
well, let's find out.
Yeah.
They've got 31 text messages.
Never tried to break. This is according to investigative reports. Sailed over a curb, through a business sign, into a brick wall. Now, Shirilla has insisted that ever since she has no memory whatsoever of the crash or the minutes leading up to it, which we'll get into, because she and her family have suggested that she has a diagnosis of POTS. It's a medical condition that can cause dizziness or fainting. So they claim Shirilla must have blacked out, which is why she drove off the road. Shirilla's mother even testified at the bench trial that she'd seen her daughter exhibit symptoms of POTS, but the defense never called a medical examiner to testify that Shirilla actually has the condition, so it didn't seem to convince the judge. And by the way, there was no evidence of a car malfunction. There was no evidence of intoxication from drugs or alcohol. Shirilla, she was arrested several months after the tragedy, so in November of 2022, and after her 2023 trial, she was sentenced to life in prison with the possibility of parole starting in 2037. But Shirilla and her family have continued to maintain that she's innocent, and this includes in her first on-camera interview from behind bars in a new documentary on Netflix called The Crash. For example, she told the documentary's producers, "I'm not a monster. I'm not saying I'm innocent. I was a driver of a tragedy, but I'm not a murderer." When asked about a relationship with Dominic, which we're going to explore in a little bit more, "We would have probably been married by now. We argued, we got back together, we broke up, we got back together. It was rocky, but it was good. We were in love." And then she added, when it was revealed that her attorney was reportedly right there in the room next to her during this interview on tape, which she did again from behind bars, she added, quote, "I'm big on the no intent. There was no intent whatsoever there. I have excessive amounts of remorse for Dominic, Davion, both of their families. This was not intentional, and I will do everything I can to prove that to the world and the families, and that's it. I give all that backstory to talk now about text messages. When you go to this phone records document, which is, by the way, up on Law and Crime Plus, our app, you go to the case files section. We have a whole section for Mackenzie Shirilla on all the documents if you want to do a deep dive into the case. What you see, for example, are multiple attempts by Mackenzie Shirilla to contact what appears to be members of the Russo family, particularly Dominic's mother. So this is after the crash, again, before she was arrested in November of 2022. So, for example, in August, so this is just a short time after the crash, Shirilla writes, apparently in reference to Dom's funeral, "I love you so much, Miss Russo. I'm sorry for being on FaceTime, made you guys upset. I just needed to see if he looks so peaceful, and thank you guys for putting pictures of me. I'm so sorry, you guys. I wish I could be there to hug you. I love you all so much, and I'm so sorry." "I'm so sorry, Miss Russo. I love you all so much. I'm so sorry that this happened. I miss him so much. I wish I could be there for you guys. I will always be here for you, and when I'm out of the hospital, I can take care of you whenever you need." And then she talks about what she wants to put in his coffin. "I tried to ask Angelo, but would you be able to go in Dom's room and go into his bedroom and on his back desk and grab some stuff to put in his coffin? I just wanted to be with him." And she seemed to be very aware that she needed to be.
D, you notice how this girl's all about her,
Yeah.
her
See, that's
needs.
right. And it's very apparent that she, from my point of view, when watching this, it seems that her mother was trying to make it all about her as well. So it's like she was brought up that way to make everything revolved around her as a child. Like, I want to know more. I want to know more what her family life was like. Was she always this way? Is this something that she grew into? Was it something that was just kept being repeated within the home?
What
So
I see is her being raised like this, being raised, given everything that she could possibly be given. I mean, what parent's going to let their 17-year-old child move in with a 20-year-old man? Because I don't know how old she was when she moved in with him. I know at the time that this all happened, what'd you say? There was a one day and she turned 18.
right,
How long were they living together?
don't know.
That'd be a question. But I mean, at this point in time, he's 20, she's 17. It sounds like like we talked about the other day. Her parents are trying to be her best friends, especially her
Right,
mama. So, in a situation like that, you're going to have kids turn out like this. You can't be a best friend to your child. You have to be a parent.
right.
I'm not saying beat them to death. I'm
No,
saying
it's parent first, friend second.
right.
You want to be there for them when they have a problem or they have an issue or something happened and they need somebody to talk through it. But you can't be their best friend from birth to when they leave the nest.
Right. That
So,
happens. Okay, when they graduate high school or college, they go out into the world on their own and they're now considered an adult. That's when the friendship building stuff should start. Not
right.
out of the womb. I mean, not at birth. You ready?
Yeah.
Careful and not cross any lines with this family, because look at this message from August 9th. "Just let me know if you want me to stop bothering you. I will always be here when you're ready to talk." And remember, she's still in the hospital after the crash recovering. For example, this one from September 23rd. "I don't want to bother you, and I feel bad for asking. If you guys are doing something for Dom's birthday and you don't want me to come, are you going to go to the grave and maybe we can meet there or something? I'm sorry." And it goes into October. Again, a month before her arrest, she's still reaching out. And a big theme is, why do people hate her? "If you don't hate me, I don't understand why they all hate me." And after there's an exchange about Instagram, again, maybe Dom's mother, Mackenzie writes back, "I know I could help you if you want to, but I was just telling you I don't understand why they hate me if you don't hate me. I'm really stressed out about people moving my things or making it look different than it was when Dom lived there," because I think they had been living together. "My top priority is just being able to go inside of that house and just be there for the day. It hurts that everybody but me is allowed in the house. It already hurts seeing all of his friends there at night spending time with you, but it hurts even worse seeing I'm the only one not allowed in his house that I spent the most time in. I just don't get why everybody has to hate me. It just makes me hate myself even more. I wish everybody would just not hate me. I really can't tell if you hate me or not. I feel like if you didn't hate me, you wouldn't let me come over or be there for you, or you would tell everybody that they shouldn't hate me. But I feel like you just don't like me, and I wish you would just tell me so I could stop bugging you. The response back is, this is all emotional. I can't tell anyone to do anything. I don't hate you. Gosh, I'm having a tough time with just not having my son. The response back from Shirilla is, you can't tell them to, but you could tell them that you don't hate me, and it's hard for me to. I'm also having a tough time. He was the love of my life, and I spent my last 4 years every day with him pretty much. I just don't understand why I'm the only one not allowed inside of his house.
4 years.
Okay.
So that would have put her at what age? 13.
13.
And that would have put him at what? 16?
16.
What is a 13-year-old child doing messing with a 16-year-old boy?
I don't know. See, that's the craziness of it. You know, why? I mean, I could understand. I could understand if he was like 14. You know, even
13
15
years old.
But still, 13. I can't. And it's all of these text messages, it's like she's pressuring his mom into things that she's not ready to do yet. You know, his mom is still trying to process her son's not there. And she's pushing herself. Please tell everybody you don't hate me. Why? Look, I'm having a hard time. You know, please just back away from me for a while. I need space. Please don't come at me like this. And it just seems like she's, you know, pressuring. So
we know quite a few people that act just about like this little selfish person. Yeah, selfish. I mean, I know she's probably bored sitting in the hospital, you know. But hey, let the family, you know, grieve. Let them have space. It ain't about you. They lost a loved one, and here she is, more concerned about herself. It seems to me. Wow,
it's nuts.
No, he wouldn't want this. I didn't just lose Dom, lost my whole other family, and that's you guys. Now, there were several times during the course of these communications where the conversation circles back to what exactly happened that night, and that Shirilla claims she can't remember. For example, Shirilla was asked, what made you start speeding? Shirilla responds, I don't remember the accident. All I remember is turning on the street and then my vision fading into black. I wish I could remember it. Would make me feel a little bit better. So this is a message from Christine Russo, again, Dominic's mother, to Shirilla. It says, I would do anything to have you both with me like before, but you need and you have to understand how one feels about this. Your driving killed my son, their brother, and their best friend. No one has any answers about why this accident occurred and why you drove directly into a building which resulted in 2 young men dying. It was not an ordinary car accident. If it was, we would not be having this conversation. Shirilla responds, I didn't know you felt that way. I hope you would know I would never do this on purpose. I needed him more than anybody on this earth. He was my everything. The response back, I was explaining to you why it's difficult for...
What you got to save back? What you talking about?
Okay. She needed him more than anything. What about his family needing him?
Yeah.
What about that part?
I mean,
see, there's just,
it's selfishness. I could understand reaching out to the family and, you know, offering condolences, you know, but this girl is acting like it's all about her. I don't like people like this. You got to have some humility. I mean, but then again, look at mommy and daddy, the way they raised her. That's the way this stuff happens. So
things to try to be normal as they never will be. It still never answers what happened that night. Shirilla responds, I wish I could remember just as much as you want to know why. It kills me not being able to remember, because if I could help, I would. I wasn't asking for life to be normal. It's never going to be the same for me either. And then I got to read you this one where Shirilla responds, I did not do this on purpose. If I knew any of this would happen, I would have made sure it was me that died. I would think you would understand, but good to know that you think it's all my fault. I do understand that nothing is ever going to be the same. We're in the same boat. We both lost extremely important people to us. Then there's another part that says, everybody's life is hell. Everybody is broken over this. It's not just you and Angelo, and I wish I could take that pain away from you guys and just make it so it's only me. I try so hard to tell you guys that I would never do this on purpose, and I thought you would know that. Then there's this one. Could you please try to help me get people to see that I didn't do this on purpose? Seriously hurts my soul that anyone thinks that, and I can't sleep knowing that. This is from October 14th. And then it also says, I don't want to lose any more of my family. There's a message to Shirilla that says, no one says that directly. I just said, looking from the other side, it's hard to explain anything when you said you don't remember any of it. And then Shirilla responds, I know everybody thinks that though, especially Angelo and I care so much about him, even though he hates me. You guys are my family. I've just been having a rough couple days. I'm trying really hard to talk to everybody. There's this one. Can we please just try to fix this? All I know is it's never going to be the same, but I want to be able to come spend time with you guys. I wish I could bring you guys closer or tell you what happened. If I could remember anything, I would tell you. Now she's asked, what's the last thing you remember? I remember turning onto the street.
You notice how it's I, me.
Right. Right.
Street, and then my vision fades to black. It really kills me not being able to remember anything. I promise you I would tell you. I've been asking my therapist why I don't remember. And
now let's talk about that for a minute. Most people I know that have car crashes and they say they can't remember anything, they usually don't remember anything from that entire day.
Right.
And she can remember all the way up to the point to where she turned on the street, but nothing after that.
Right. So
I mean,
remember, there's a couple of little curves. They're not like, major left curves or major right curves. They're little curves. How did she maintain control of the car, and why wasn't the car going erratic? If she had lost her vision, wouldn't the other two passengers, at least one of them, would not have tried to control the vehicle?
exactly.
So I'm looking at it that way as well. If she doesn't have any recollection and she quote unquote blacks out, why didn't another passenger try to gain control over the vehicle to keep it from crashing?
Well, you got to remember, it was just seconds from the time she turned that corner till she hit that wall.
Exactly.
This girl, I believe she was mad at the time. She probably wished she hadn't done it, but I think she did it intentionally. I don't think she expected to walk away from it, but she did. And now she's facing the consequences.
Right.
Because, I mean, running into a freaking brick wall, you can't expect. I mean, was she just trying to hurt them? Granted, 2 people passed away, but was she in the frame of mind where she was literally trying to unalive everybody in the car, or was she thinking that it would just be an accident? They'd all walk away with some bumps and bruises, and then, everything would be fine.
I don't know what she was thinking. And she had ample time to not accelerate. She had ample time to brake. She had ample time to rethink her thought processes, but she didn't. She went, from watching that footage, there was a stop sign, if you remember, at that footage. She blew through that stop sign. She went up into that embankment, up into that grassy area. She hit a sign, then she hit the wall. She had more than enough time. Once she turned onto that road, she had plenty of time to rethink what she was going to do.
Buck says she remembers everything until that Fifth Amendment kicks in. She was not thinking, Coop. That's what Chucky says.
Right? Yeah, she wasn't, but she had plenty of time to stop herself, slow the car down.
There were so many options by the time she turned that corner till the time she hit that wall. She could have turned the wheel. She could have slammed on brakes. She could have done so many things, but she didn't. She didn't even brake. They found no skid marks in the grass at all.
Nothing.
She hit this thing going full bore. That's crazy.
Valor, I don't think that she ever said she wanted to die. I think that came I think that may have been a misquote. I mean, everything she's saying in these text messages, when she goes back and she says, I wish it was me instead of them. I wish it was me instead of them. So I think that's the only thing that would probably remotely resemble that. But I don't think she's ever come right out and said that.
All right, you ready?
Mm-hmm.
Because of trauma, but I'm going to try to go get hypnotized and make myself remember. And what's interesting also is how much in these conversations she talks about how much she loves Dom. So Shirilla writes at one point, life is just going to be effed up. He was just someone that did something for all of us and made us all feel loved and protected in a special way. He had a really certain soul that was like no other. I've never met anybody that was like him, and he grew so much in our relationship, it just hurts. He was a mama's boy. He would literally be there for you no matter what. And then there's this one, our relationship was getting so real, like I felt like we were going to get married soon, and it's just so bleeped. Now, speaking of text messages, the text messages between Shirilla and Dominic are included in investigative paperwork. And I just want to take a look. I want to focus on a conversation that happened just 4 weeks before Dom's death. So this looks like he was trying to end things, even writing, there isn't very much time on earth. Quote, Kenzie, you know I love you, but I don't think we should be together at this point. There isn't very much time on earth, you know. I'd like to think we could stop fighting, but it's a breakup fight every week. Neither of us deserve that. I don't want to fight all the time. I know you don't either. Anyone who's around anyone every day of the week is bound to fight. If we can't separate for a little, then we're only going to fight more. I don't want you to think I'm abandoning you. I wish it could work, but I don't think it's going to at this point, especially with the threats. We should just break up so we can both find happiness somewhere else. And that text was followed up by another one just a few hours later, asking Shirilla if she wants to try to work things out. Now there's another document, a police department document that lays out essentially the whole timeline of this investigation. It's up on Law and Crime Plus, the app as well. And a part of that are these text messages between Shirilla and Christine Russo. Now we believe, again, this to be Dom's mother, not his sister, who share the same name, but I'm going to read you these exchanges. So January 30th, 2021, Mackenzie writes, Dom is texting me being really crazy, so please keep an eye on him. I'm worried AF. January 31st, 2021. Mackenzie writes, I didn't mean to make him flip out. I just can't take him yelling at me all night and all day. Russo responds, I know, you should have just hugged him. March 5th, 2022. Russo writes, hey, just go home. Avoid any conflict, please. You can call me. Mackenzie writes, I'm Jay waiting to talk to him. Russo responds, they just left. It's going to be a while. You should respect his space while he's gone. Russo says, I asked you to leave. You should have respect and left. Mackenzie writes, he's home now. July 2nd, 2022. So this is right before the crash, only a few weeks before the crash, right? July 2nd, 2022. Russo writes, don't fight, just leave, take a break. Mackenzie writes, I already left Dom, need some therapy, he's so mean. July 17th, 2022. Mackenzie writes, can you come get Dom? He just grabbed my steering wheel on the highway trying to spin out my car and hurt me. Mackenzie writes, I'm scared to drive because it's raining, so I just need him to get picked up. If he doesn't get out of my car, I'm calling my dad, so please tell him to get out. Russo responds, Hench is on his way. Calm down for now, please. Mackenzie writes, TBH, to be honest, I can't calm down when he just tried to end my life. Mackenzie writes, then he lied to you about it. Russo writes, I'm just trying to diffuse for now. I'm not mad at anyone. Mackenzie says, I don't think he's capable of that when he keeps telling me to shut up and to duct tape my mouth. Mackenzie says, I don't feel safe. He's also threatening to blackmail me to my mom. He's not getting out. He also blocked me so I can't go pick up any of my belongings at his house. I hope this is a learning experience for him on what not to do to women because I really don't think he knows how to treat them all. Russo responds, stop the fighting and stop lying. When he gets his things, you can get yours. Mackenzie says, first of all, I'm not lying about anything. Maybe you shouldn't take his word so seriously. You don't know how he treats me behind closed doors. It's never okay to try to end somebody's life or put their hands on people. Russo responds, no one should touch anyone. No fighting for sure in the car. He never put his hands on you. Mackenzie says, you need to tell him that. He tried to end my life today and told me, do you want to die? Mackenzie writes, I almost hit the wall and I could have died. So eerily very eerie considering what happened only a few
Wow.
weeks later. Russo responds,
What you got to say?
I almost hit the wall and I could have died. I'm wondering if did she not drive that same path a few days prior to this incident?
I could have swore that's what you'd said here the other day when we were talking about this. I can't really
So,
remember, but
so, so to me, I'm wondering, this is just me wondering, did she overinflate everything that happened while she's talking to his sister?
right now this Russo, that's the sister.
I think. He said it's either the sister or the mom. He thinks it was the mom. So it just makes me wonder, is she trying to get mom to make him stop? I don't know. I don't know. It's just crazy.
Oh wow!
So
And you have, and you haven't blackmailed him with the cops 100 times.
and you haven't blackmailed him with the cops 100 times? But when police followed up with Hench, the friend who picked up Dom during that early July incident, Dom claimed it was Shirilla who threatened to crash the car. And that was relayed to police in an interview with it saying, quote, I asked Russo about a text message exchange with Mackenzie dated July 17, 2022. At approximately 12:45 hours, Mackenzie asked Russo to pick up Dominic from her car, which was stopped at the side of an unknown highway. Mackenzie claimed Dominic had grabbed her steering wheel in an attempt to spin out the car and hurt her. Russo explained that Mackenzie always blamed Dominic for whatever issues were going on between them. She further added that Dominic called her and calmly asked her to come pick him up because Kenzie is being crazy. She's threatening to crash the car on the highway. Christopher Martin, who goes by Hench, picked up Dominic that day. He was identified by Russo as a friend of Dominic. And several other witnesses talked about Shirilla's driving, including a friend Kelly, who had been with Shirilla, Dom, and Davion at a party before the crash. Quote, when I asked her if she had ever been in the car with Mackenzie as the driver, she said no. Kelly mentioned that her friend Tess had told her that Mackenzie sucked at driving. Kelly believed Tess was someone who knew Mackenzie very well. And then there's this interview with Paul Burlinghouse, the friend who'd hosted the get-together. Quote, next, I inquired whether Paul had ever been a passenger in Mackenzie's car while she drove. He said, I've refused a ride from Mackenzie. When asked why, he said because she was a bad driver. He further explained that she got in fights while driving. He listed an incident between Mackenzie and her neighbor who confronted her about running a stop sign. Paul said he used to see Mackenzie zipping through Pearl Road after school. Paul said he refused rides from Mackenzie because he was not stupid and did not want to put himself in a situation he wouldn't want to be in. Paul mentioned Rosie, who was one of Mackenzie's passengers, told him, don't go in the car with Kenzie, it's not good. And it turns out that Shirilla's Snapchat account was a treasure trove of information. The investigators compiled more than 130 videos or images that were related to Shirilla's driving. I mean, the report states, for example, Mackenzie is driving while simultaneously recording herself on Snapchat. A person in the driver's seat recorded a Snapchat video of the vehicle traveling at 90 miles per hour. Multiple videos exist of Mackenzie recording herself while driving without wearing the seatbelt over her shoulder. In others, the seatbelt is visible under her armpit. Mackenzie records the speedometer of the vehicle she's operating, traveling at 93 miles per hour. So again, when you look at this in the context of what happened to her, what happened to Dominic, what happened to Davion, it's just chilling, to say the least, right? And one of the aspects of the case that is getting a lot of attention is Shirilla's behavior after the crash, appearing to essentially live her life in a way where the argument was it didn't seem like she cared what happened. For example, here's what a police narrative says about trying to speak with Shirilla in the hospital. This is along with her dad, Steve, and her mom, Natalie. Quote, the three of us returned to the room. Mackenzie was conscious and alert. Goes on to say, I explained to all three the details of the search warrant and the basic nature of the investigation. Steve asked about video surveillance from the crash itself. I also informed them that SPD will be downloading the data from the Toyota's event data recorder pursuant to another search warrant. Natalie then inquired about the location of the Toyota. At some point, Mackenzie interrupted and addressed her mom in a language that I did not understand. Her mother replied, you can, indicating that she understood what Mackenzie had said. Mackenzie then turned to me and stated, take my whole license away for 10 years or something like that. Again,
She's trying to plead down what her punishment's going to be.
right. She already, I think she was like, oh my gosh, I'm in really deep shit right now, so I need to think of something quick on the fly. Crazy.
Do you remember back years ago the catch you out? Let's see, catch you out back girl.
Yes.
You remember her? This
Yes.
is what when I see her photo here, it reminds me of her every time I see her photo. Was it Catch Me Out Back or Catch You Out Back or something like that? Anyway,
Yeah.
she was making the rounds years ago. Jerry Springer, Dr. Phil, all of them, and that girl was crazy. I wonder
Mhm.
where she's at right now
I don't know.
because she was something else.
That one right there, oh my gosh, that girl was, uncontrollable, I can probably say, since from a long time ago.
Right, right.
Since before her teenage years, and I sometimes I think the parents, when they get enough of it, I think they just walk away from it. They don't wanna deal with it, so the kids run amok, and they do what they want, come and go as they please, and get into all kinds of trouble.
Yeah, there you go, Chucky. Cash me outside when
Yeah,
she was
that's yeah,
supposed to be saying catch me outside.
right, right.
Oh my God. I'm gonna have to dig into that, see what she's doing nowadays. 'Cause, I mean, I couldn't believe the way she was acting on those talk shows back then.
Mm,
I would love to know if she's actually like that in real life.
I don't know, she's grown up a lot since then, so maybe,
Yeah, that's been years ago.
yeah.
Wow. Well, we almost done with this, and then we're gonna jump to Rumble, boys and girls. So y'all get ready, because when we jump to Rumble, we're gonna be watching the interview with her dad.
Argument would be not appreciating what happened, right? The seriousness of what happened, the crime that she ultimately was convicted of. How about this? Apparently, one of Davion's family members emailed the detective a screenshot of Shirilla's Instagram, which was later shown during Shirilla's sentencing hearing. And it says, quote, "This is a screenshot from our daughter Divine's phone of comments, the social media post from Kenzie about her modeling career. This post is from later in the week after the accident while Kenzie was in the hospital. Divine believes that it was approximately 2 days after the accident. The post was commented on by both Kenzie and her mother talking about furthering her modeling career. We are extremely upset to see this post and felt it was very disrespectful to our family's loss and to Davion and Dom. It is sickening that someone could be so self-absorbed after causing the death of 2 people and destroying any hopes of their future plans." Now, when I read that report, I will tell you some of the most impactful legal aspects of this police report are about the actual car data. Was this an accident or was it not, right? So you go to the report, it says, quote, "Ohio State Highway Patrol Sergeant Ryan Fox emailed me his analysis of the EDR data. Prior to the Camry entering the intersection, a loud screeching sound can be heard from the business surveillance system camera that records the approach and crash of the Camry. This loud screeching is likely the result of a steering input of the driver and the inability of the tires and friction of the roadway to overcome the forward momentum of the vehicle. The vehicle's tires are likely turned as requested by the steering input reported, but the vehicle is continuing more in its original forward trajectory. This likely indicates manipulation of the steering wheel immediately prior to entering the intersection. The brake light that was illuminated mere fractions of a second prior to impact. The system will activate the rear brake lights to indicate the possible slowing of the vehicle to other motorists, even if the driver is not pressing on the brake pedal. The extreme driver input for the vehicle prior to the collision, the brake light activation, is likely the result of the safety systems working to avoid the impact ahead or return the vehicle to a straight orientation for the direction of travel. This likely indicates that although the steering wheel was manipulated left and right, no braking was applied by the operator." So there you go. Some more things to think about in the Mackenzie Shirilla case as it's back in the conversation. It's back in the dialogue. We're learning more information. We'll stay on top of it here on Sidebar. That's all we have for you right now. Thank you so much for joining us. As always, please subscribe on YouTube, Apple Podcasts, Spotify, wherever you should get your podcasts. You can also check us out on NBC's Peacock as well. If you want to follow me, X, Instagram, my News Nation show, Jesse Weber Live, Monday through Friday, 11 p.m. Eastern. I'll see you next time, everybody.
Well, now that answered a lot of questions, D.
Yeah. So, it's oh my gosh. So the modeling, she wanted to further her modeling career while she was still in the hospital. Her mom was trying to help her do that. It's just crazy. It
Yeah, it is.
is nuts. 2 boys lost their lives, Dominic and Davion. And all she's worrying about right now, well, at that time, was her modeling career. Huh.
Absolutely. All right, boys and gals, we're headed to Rumble. So, for everybody on replay, I am going to post the link to Rumble in the description of this video. I'm also going to pin it in the comments of this video on YouTube. So if you guys are watching on replay, 1, hit the like button, teach old screw tube a lesson. And 2, make sure when you get to this point that you go down in the comment section or the description box of this video, click the link. It'll take you straight to Rumble. All right, guys and gals, you guys head on over there. I'll be there shortly. Well, matter of fact, you and I are already there.
Right.
So if you're not on Rumble, head on over there now, guys. And with that being said, my friends, thank you all on YouTube for coming out and hanging out with us today. And I hope to see you all on Rumble. Yes, yes, yes. Now we just go up here and we click cut off. All right.